This is mom and dad's wedding picture.
This is a love story.
Look how young and pretty she is.
About Kulsum and Badru. Both widowed at a young age, they married in Toronto in the 70s, shortly after fleeing Uganda as refugees.
That's a real wedding, I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, they
In the
had to
older
do it
days.
all on their own, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have the resources.
Yeah.
They didn't have the money.
It was love. They took care of each other. They grew old together, prayed together. They would never go out without each other.
To really understand this story, you need to understand their living room.
This is where my mom always sat, and that was my dad's couch. That's where my dad always sat.
Your dad never sat on the side.
Never.
Now, to the kind of day
December 4th,
that forces you to question logic and embrace love.
they were connected. They were connected at heart.
Kulsum, 82, was in hospital, dying of leukemia.
Her health was declining, so my brother asked my uncle and aunt, come home, pick dad up, and then come to the hospital. Dad was adamant. He says, I'm not leaving. Mom is here. We just said our prayers. Now mom is sleeping. Just to humor my dad, my uncle and aunt, they go check the room. Obviously no one's there. They come back in the room to tell my dad, look, just put your coat on. Let's go to the hospital. We won't stay too long. Maybe 5-10 minutes, we'll bring you back home.
Does your dad have Alzheimer's or dementia?
No, he was in perfect shape.
And dad goes, nope, I'm not leaving mom.
Badru stays home. Less than 6 kilometers away, his wife Kulsum is on her deathbed, surrounded by her children and grandchildren.
She passed away in my arms at about 11:13. I didn't want to call my dad. I don't think that was the right thing to do. So while we're coming in the car, we're saying it's going to be a difficult thing to tell my dad because they were so attached. I opened the door slowly. My dad was sitting, leaning against my mom's couch.
Badru passed away at the age of 91, within a couple hours of his wife.
He's just saying, I'm coming there, and my wife is here to taking me with me.
They were each other's lives.
She was dealing with God at that time, and she was making a deal with him. He says, you have to take him with me.
They lived for each other. They died, basically, they didn't want to leave each other.
He was not suffering. He was... That's my dad. Honestly, they're dancing in heaven together.
The strong bond they had, which was unbreakable in life and death.